be like this, but now I'm coming with a new plan. Gonna take a stand, gonna find a way to change the game. You tell me that I should stay, trust what you say, and that it's all okay. But everything starts to feel like a con, and I'm the pawn. Am I right or wrong?
On this week's show, we're starting out in one of my favorite all-time places to hunt whitetails, Iowa. Now this premier state is on top of the list for giant buck producers, and any year that you can find a successful drawing result in your mailbox, consider yourself lucky. I've had some amazing success over the years and scored some great bucks in Iowa, but on this particular year, top-level bucks were sparse and the weather was very challenging with a camera. Now after that hunt, we're gonna head to Minnesota with my cameraman JJ as he tries to get his first big buck on camera. Where have we seen this before? At my annual fill-up spot here at Dudley's Corner. And once again got my Iowa tag. It's November 11th, so this is when I get all my bucks here in Iowa. But man, the weather is cold and nasty. Got ice on my mirrors, ice on the front of the truck. But perfect for hunting. Best thing about this is hopefully the bucks will be moving all day. Not to mention we're paying $1.80 less per gallon this year than last time I was here, so go figure. How's that possible? And just a slushy, soupy mess. I can barely see out my windows. It's just been nothing but Bajan in this four-wheel drive Toyota, but it's made my Iowa hunt that much more fun. To get a little, feel like I'm in high school again at a mudding contest. I know Cooper used to be the man at the truck mud contest, but he'd be jealous of what this Toyota's doing right now, that's for sure. Fourth day here, and I don't know, we've passed up a couple bucks. There's a real nasty weather system coming in. I've got only a few days left here, and I got actually 2 days is all I've got left, and I got to bail. So we came in here and scouted this new flat, and man, we could not have worked out any better, because right here we're sitting on the edge of a huge ravine, and there's literally some cut timber and a small little trail coming from this huge flat, necking down to, I'm talking a 3-yard path, and then it widens right back out into this huge flat and you know, ag field behind me. So I mean, this is ideal. In 2004, I set out to buy a vehicle for my place, and to be honest with you, I'm so glad that I settled for a Yamaha Rhino, because this is an all-around work vehicle. This is actually my second one now, and I'll continue to buy them, because I can promise you, whether you're hanging stands, working on the farm, working in the yard, wanting to have some fun with your family, plowing snow, hanging tree stands, I mean, everything you want to do, this does it. It's not just a to and from vehicle. This is an all-around workhorse, and I'm so glad that I got it. If you're considering a side-by-side vehicle, make sure you go and test ride one of these. You won't be disappointed. Knock on TV is also brought to you by Under Armour, Yamaha Outdoors, and Nikon, the leader in sport optics. Yeah, baby, lucky number 13 comes through. 11 o'clock. I was just on the phone with Randy Omer talking about his bison hunt, and I look over and bam, there's a buck, and he's going away, and I'm trying to grunt at him, he doesn't even want to listen. He's got one thing on his mind, and as soon as he cleared that timber, I hit the horns together, and man, he just came shooting right back, and that was unbelievable. Came right through the trail exactly how we thought he would. Smoked him right there, face plant through the log jam. I didn't think he was going to come out of that. And then right there, he piled up. Same time almost, 11 o'clock, almost the same time as my buck last year, only this time my camera guy showed up, so the footage was a heck of a lot better. right. It's a perfect scenario. It worked out just how we thought it would. This is a really tight funnel right here. You know, right here you can see the cut logs and down timber. There's literally one path for them to come through here, and there's a steep gorge, so everything's traveling through here. Right here is a scrape. This morning that little buck that we rattled in came right through the gap and stopped right here at the scrape. So pretty much ideal, just what we thought would happen. Easton Tracer. They show you exactly, they show you exactly where you put it. It's ideal. I love these lighted knocks, they're great. Right here he bailed off. I can see blood already in there, so. What a perfect funnel. There's so much sign right here, it's amazing. It's just coming out both sides, there's no doubt. Coming out this side, coming out this side. Just a constant. Closed captioning provided by Trophy Taker, the maker of the world's best fall-away arrow rest and the Shuttle T-Lock broadhead.
Great achievements have a way of creating even greater expectations, especially when the achievements are greatly unexpected, like an uncompromisingly rugged hunting binocular built to defy the elements, yet whose high-resolution optics also defy dawn and dusk. The all-new ProStaff 7, outdoor life's great buy for 2011. It's what you'd expect from Nikon at a value that is unexpected.
The world can be a tough place. That's why you need a side-by-side that's even tougher. The 2012 Rhino 700 Fi from Yamaha. The toughest, most off-road capable side-by-side out there. Rhino. Real world tough.
Here's my buck's track. Big old body, look at the size of that. Look at the size of that track. There he is. Tell you what, could not be any better. This is November 13th and just a perfect day for whitetail hunting. It's a little bit cold, the winds died down, now we've got some light rain and frost, or light rain and freeze and drizzle coming down. So this is the kind of days where here in the Midwest, this is when you get your good bucks. I love this second week in November because the bucks aren't totally locked down on does. This is the time where they've bred those first few does and they're really starting to cover a lot of ground to find that next one coming in. So, hey, don't be afraid to sit all day. The middle of the day is key for big bucks during this time of year. Right now it's 11:30. It was 11:15 when this buck came through, and last year when I was hunting here at this same place, I killed my deer on the same day, and literally between 11 and 11:15, I'm not sure. So brand new Hoyt Alpha Max, Easton full metal jackets, another good Midwestern whitetail on the ground, so stay with us. Now on my Iowa buck, he came in directly beneath my stand, and a lot of guys that don't practice that shot are going to end up putting an arrow in the wrong place. What you want to do when shooting directly below the stand is first set yourself up to draw back in a level shooting position, and once you're all set, then keep your form exactly the same but bend at the waist so that you can make that shot beneath you. A lot of people make the mistake of pointing the bow straight down to the ground and then pulling back, and when that happens, your anchor position is totally different, as is the pressure of the string and the arrow on your face, and that will cause an arrow to go in the wrong place. So again, draw level, anchor, peep, bend at the waist, and go ahead and make your shot. Now on that Iowa hunt, my buddy Justin Jensen, or as we call him JJ, was my cameraman, and he's been a loyal friend. He's been a great camera person for me, and I'll tell you what, he's dedicated to capturing his hunt on camera. And for the last several years, he hasn't filled his tags because he wanted to get them for all you guys to see. And this last year, he called one of his good buddies up to come film it at his favorite spot in Minnesota. And finally, it all paid off for Justin. So check out this awesome hunt. He makes a great shot. On this week's Field Recon, I want to talk about my philosophy of spend the day and pack to stay. Because in Iowa, the one thing that has helped me bag bucks the last 3 trips there is the fact that I've packed ahead of time and I'm able to sit for the entire day because all those bucks have come after 11 o'clock. 3 things that are super important. First off, Make sure that you have fresh water, something to drink. Makes a big difference. You stay hydrated, and you know, if you get bored, take a few sips of water. It helps the time pass by. The next thing is, on any of the food that I have, whether it's sandwiches or bars, I like to take them out of their noisy plastic wraps and go ahead and just put them in some aluminum foil so that you can take them out nice and quietly. You know, again, nutrition bars, sandwiches, great for being able to stay as long as possible. The last thing, a spare bladder. I have an empty ice pack bag, and I'll tell you what, if you're not leaving your stand or contaminating your area with human scent, then you're going to dramatically increase your odds. So that's this week's Field Recon.
Did you get him?
Yeah, I got him.
Can you see him?
I lost him. I can't see him anymore.
Dude, I smoked him.
Did you?
Yeah.
I couldn't even see the arrow.
Like that, as fast as you can say now, it happens. 30 yards. Put a smoking shot on him. I think. First buck on film. I've been trying to do the filming thing for this is my third year doing it, and I finally got a buddy come in here and catch me getting one on film. You know, I had one good encounter 2 years ago, and I kind of caught a little bit of shoulder blade on a buck that, you know, we never did find, but it would have been a great filmed buck. And this one, I just put the hammer on, and, you know, couldn't be happier.
It's a little short for me. And it's ready to rock. Alright, we got old Blue. I don't have a 40-yard pin, so let's see how this sucker works. Yes! Old Blue right here. The fairy bow's got its first kill. Check it out. Threw this thing together this morning, sighted in at 20 yards. Just busted me a 45-yard guinea fowl with about a 30-degree slope. Yeah, baby.